Welcome into a brand new episode of WSI TV. Enjoy the show.
Welcome back for another brand new episode of WSI TV. I'm Jordan Bishop and I'm joined today by Taylor Klinkbiel. How you doing, Taylor?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Good. So Taylor is a market analyst we've brought in. She's got a great story for you today. She's been analyzing the markets for a little while now, so she's going to give you an alternate scoop on what's going on. But before we get to that, make sure you head on over to WSITV.com, sign up for the free daily newsletters. You'll also get instant access to the WSI Vault. Now, Taylor, we're talking today about tariffs. The US versus the EU. We've got a new opponent in that ring now. Can you tell us a little bit here about what's going on?
So yes, the USA and the EU have been going through a trade relationship for some time now that's worth about $1 trillion. And as we've seen in the past couple of months, we've been up against multiple different countries, including China and Mexico, with other trade relationships, other tariffs going on. And as we've just seen the past weekend, that President Trump was at the G20 summit in Osaka, and he fixed the relationship with China, but we have since seen issues arise with the EU. So
right, yeah. So they met at the, as you said, the G20 summit over the weekend, Trump and Xi Jinping, and it seems like things are fixed, but really it's more been pushed out, so we may see that come back around again. But of course, we have turned our focus on the EU, as Taylor said, and $1 trillion. That's a big trade relationship, and I believe the EU exports more than they import from us. Is that right?
They do. That is correct.
Okay,
yes.
so there's a lot on the line here, including a lot of products that you may be familiar with. So Taylor, if you could fill them in on what they might be seeing hit with these tariffs in the next few months.
Definitely, yeah. So lots of things that you're going to be seeing in your local grocery store, things that you're going to be picking up every day or every week. Your coffee, fruit, whiskey, cheese, like if you like Italian Parmesan cheese on your pasta, those things are going to be the ones that are going to be affected by these.
Right, yes. So a lot of stuff and a lot more there. I know there was a lot of talk about Boeing and Airbus, and there's a big feud rivalry there going on, of course. That's sort of a duopoly in that market. They run the airplane manufacturing, but we will get into that another time because that's way too long of a story to cover now today. So basically, let's talk about what this means for the consumer, what this means for you. So tariffs are basically taxes placed on things that we are importing in from other countries, in this case the EU. So this may mean higher costs for items imported from the EU, like Taylor was saying, your coffee, your pasta, your cheese that are imported from there. And companies will pass these along, these costs along to you. They won't just take these, and sort of carry the cost themselves. They will bump up the prices of those things. The whole idea, by the way, just to backtrack a little bit, of a tariff is to make American companies stronger. But with that being said, there are things that we need to import. We do have a global economy going on here that has worked for a very long time. So there are things we need from around the world, from different climates even. So they're important for our day-to-day routines. And like I said, the price will probably go up if these tariffs are imposed. And of course, this hurts the economy if it's hurting the consumer and these companies. But of course, it's not all doom and gloom. We always try to put a positive spin on things here for you. And this is what Taylor has brought to my attention while she was talking about the tariffs earlier on. We're looking at the chart of gold here. So Taylor, tell me what you saw in this chart that really caught your interest as a positive spin on this tariff play.
So as we know, when we're looking a little bit of instability in the markets, we do tend to look to gold to see if there's a safer bet for us there. With this chart, as you can see, we've been looking at this resistance for the past couple years. And just recently we've broken through, which is a good sign, meaning that if we start to see this pull back a little bit over here around the 1380 mark, that's going to be a safe entry bet for the people that are looking for a little bit of a safer
Safer
future,
play, right?
Safer play in the future. Correct.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. That's immediately what caught my eye too when Taylor brought up the idea of trading gold here. And as you can see, we talk a lot about lines of resistance and lines of support, but this is more of a box. Gold is heavily traded, right? I mean, it's heavily bought, heavily sold. This chart measures the spot price of gold per ounce. So as you can see, it's more of a box of resistance, but I would still count that as a valid sort of zone of resistance there. And that breakout was accompanied by heavy volume, as you can see in the bottom right hand corner of that chart. So a pullback is what we're looking for, right? So how do you get in on this then? There are a few ways to do this. You can trade GLD, which is an ETF. We look at GLD quite a lot on the charts. I would measure gold by looking at dollar GOLD, but you can buy GLD. You can also buy physical gold, like coins and bars. Now, we're not affiliated with any of these websites, and there's many more you can check out online just with a quick Google search. But things like monex.com, bullionvault.com, appmex.com, you can go buy, and they will actually ship physical gold to you. So it depends really on what type of trader you are. If you want to hold ETFs in your brokerage account, GLD is your play. If you want to keep a vault with some gold, I wouldn't suggest stuffing it under the mattress because you'll get some lumps there. But you could also do that as well. So there you have it. The tariff may be all doom and gloom here, but there's a positive spin on this by buying gold. And Taylor, I appreciate you bringing this to my attention, and thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
We'll talk to you next time.
Thanks for watching the latest episode of WSI TV. Be sure to visit WSITV.com, where you can subscribe for free with no contract and gain instant access to the secrets of self-made millionaires via the WSI TV Vault. So go ahead and claim this gift for free now at WSITV.com.